We managed a 2-2 draw and a finish, but they should have been with us.
Everybody, welcome here to the Shea, and I think you are welcome to it because it's taken us all the time to find somewhere to video this one from, but we've just about made it. Believe it or not, Grimsby are the visitors here today. We've brought an awful lot of fans here today, 7th of April, to see if Grimsby can extend this good run of theirs. 7 wins on the bounce, let's not forget, and in actual fact it's a run of 8 games without defeat.
Alexander, Gilbert, Alexander, a good turn, taken down. Well, this is an important free kick, and it'll be interesting to see who's going to take this one. Childs and Gilbert are lining it up. I fancy Dave Gilbert myself, and it's a very, very dangerous situation for Halifax. Got 6 in the wall. Gilbert, I think he's going to have a go. Well, it was all on the ground. Goalkeeper had done his own work well on the wall, John.
Caught. So, as you will see, and Martin now zooms in on us to show you the position that we're in today. It's like the old What No Watney's advert looking over the top of this wall. In fact, still pushing that ball around on the edge of the area. They're looking far from relegation side, this lot. They're playing the ball well, and that is a smashing turn. Shot coming in now. Good long range one. And Steve Sherwood had to be alert to it. There was nothing wrong with it. It's a very good turn that made the shot. Yeah, and it certainly worked out okay in Town's favour. So Town's first corner of the match. Comes in, it's hit well. It's towards Gary Birtles, it's flicked away. Childs has got space. Can take the man on if he wants to. He might go for the 1-2, but he's taking on the man. Now the crossing, that's a good one. Alexander! Straight into the hands of David Brown. It was a good cross, a snap header, but David Brown's positioning was good.
Yeah, good goalkeeping. It was a good move by Gary Childs, and Keith Alexander headed towards goal, and that's practically all he can ask.
Still Keith Alexander pushed the man off well and took control of the ball. Oh, lovely ball outside. Childs crossing now. It's a good one. Men there. Dave Gilbert was one of them. Back into the middle. Reese looking for it. Nearly nipped it out of the goalkeeper's hands, and the goalkeeper Brown is not happy with his defence. And look, trouble at Mill. Well, McDermott, Childs. Good ball that to Reese, and he'll get the return into the space. So this is lovely football. Alexander looking for it again. It's nipped away from him, but it's still there. In there, Reese, 1-0, and a cracking goal to start things off with.
John McDermott, beautiful ball down the wing. Beautiful ball down the wing. I don't know what's happened here.
Well, I'm afraid that Reese took something after the goal had been scored. And there was a bit of argy-bargy that involved Reese pushing one of the Halifax players to the floor. And it'll now be interesting to see what happens, because he is a bit of a volatile character from time to time.
Yes.
And unfortunately, he may get himself in a bit of trouble here. Let's hope it's only a booking.
To see what coloured card comes out.
We hope it's yellow. But it was a smashing overhead kick. It puts Town 1-0 up. Yellow will do.
Wow.
Yellow will do.
Well, I think it had gone down in history as being the only man to have scored a goal and been sent off. That is the last thing we wanted, but going back to the goal, it was a beautiful move. Giles did excellent, got it in the middle, there was a bit of head in there now and then, and well, there was some doubt whether the goal was going to be given, but I couldn't see anything wrong. What happens afterwards, after the ball's in the back of the net, is immaterial.
Correct.
Andy Watson.
Alexander just got the flick on. Childs through the middle. Chance on here. Gilbert's inside him. Good cover. Good cover. I think that was Tommy Graham coming across, and he did a job very well.
Well, I couldn't imagine why the linesman's flag never went up immediately. That ball was put out for a corner, because it was far near the referee.
Gilbert will take it. Another chance for Town to try and extend this lead. But it was very good covering work there. Here comes Gilbert's corner. Looks a good one. Men coming in. Cockrell back in there. Oh, what a smashing shot. In the middle now, Alexander. And he's put it wide. And Alan Buckley is not happy.
Steve's only had that worry one save to make. Great goal from Tony Reese, and very fortunate to stop on afterwards. A little bit silly has been Tony on a couple of occasions, but I'm sure he'll calm down. In fact, if we'd have scored that second goal through Keith Alexander, I think Grimsby would be strolling now, and we've got to go out looking for the second one, but I'm sure we can do it.
Yes, I think a second goal should tie up the game, and as Martin Wilson still continues to take the mickey out of us by filming us on this makeshift gantry, we'll say goodbye for half-time. Halifax 0, Grimsby Town 1. Well, this must be the most uncomfortable position I've ever been in my life. Do you like it? And pressure and numbers at the end, just nipping the ball away from him. Gary Birtle, a lovely header down to Agnew. Cockrell, Gilbert, Joblin into the middle. Reese holding off the man, Joblin. Oh, and just over the top, and wouldn't it have been nice to see that one go in?
Super move, and if anybody in the Grimsby Town side deserves a goal, it's Kevin Joblin.
Cockrell underneath it. Joblin can't reach it. Dave Gilbert might do. Brings it under control. Still going. He'll switch the play, and that's a good ball. Childs shot on, coming in. And it was hit hard, and all that David Brown could do was knock it down, but he positioned himself well for it. That's been all year. I think we're not in the most advantageous of positions weather-wise, I'm afraid. Steve Sherwood with a goal kick. Not the best of ones. Got to the halfway line. Now to be played. Oh, good one through the middle. Steve Sherwood's got to come for it. And that is a goal. Indecision between Paul Agnew and Steve Sherwood. And Watson nipped in there to equalise. 73 minutes of the game gone. The score is now 1-1. Cockrell looking to get Keith Alexander on his way, and he does do. Keith Alexander chance on, but it's well covered. And I think it was Tommy Graham there just getting the challenge in. John McDermott pinched it well. Here's Joblin. Ball forward to Childs. Will take the return. Town looking to step up a gear. Alexander pinching it again. This is a chance. Gotta be. And that will do. 2-1. The lead is restored. One, but Brown got to it. Only wanted somebody running across that ball. Here's Watson, the goal scorer. Still with it. Well, it's Halifax now. Coming forward, and that is a good ball, and I'm afraid that the position was lost. And that is a goal, and that is 2-2, and that was a smashing strike, and there was so much space there for Brian Butler. I don't think he could believe it.
He couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
And Cockrell with us now. I've been saying all season we've got a powerhouse of a midfield, what with this fella Sean Cunnington, young Gilbert, and of course Childs. You've probably enjoyed yourself.